Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I am at the gallery today for the Zodiac series. This reading is for Capricorn, whose correlating major arcana card is the Devil card. This is the Artist card, here to represent you as the open vessel, ready to receive whatever source can draw from the well of infinite creativity. All right, Capricorn, this is a spread called Creative Depths. It's one of mine, and I like using the Spirit Messages card for the first row and asking the question, what do I need to be reminded of and keep in mind at this time? And then in the second row, we're going to use the Creativity Oracle and ask, under what new light do I need to consider this information? And in the third row, we're going to use the Soul's Journey deck and ask, how best can I begin to apply what comes to me? Then we're going to follow up with the cards of truth and the Lenormand cards for a little more clarity. And then we're going to ask what else Source would share. And for that, we are going to use the Archetype cards, the Moon card for timing, and then a message from the Starseed deck. So let's get going and find out, what do I need to be reminded of and keep in mind at this time with the Spirit Messages. Ooh, gratitude. Very nice. All right, Capricorn, let's see. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Something you know very well how to do, Capricorn. Yes. Well, I'm not sure what else to tell you about the Capricorn experience. You know, it is let's see, that would be the 10th house, right? Career, public standing, the sure-footedness of the goat. It is all about having that cardinal energy of seeing the big picture. It's getting the job done and being able to maneuver obstacles. You know how sure-footed that Capricorn is. Yet again, with being a Capricorn, it's also, being, well, pragmatic and organized and industrial and practical. So, yeah, gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Clearly, it's just saying that you are thankful for who and what's in your life. But if you find yourself complaining about what you don't have or what you need, if you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract the prosperity and the abundance. So that's where and what you need to be reminded of. The gratitude. Okay, so perhaps it has felt like you're in this spot that's not as comfortable. And looking around, it happens to everyone, being a little envious or wishing you had something that's a little different and missing, in the moment, what is there in front of you, all of your blessings, what makes you, Capricorn. Interesting. Okay, so let's look at the cards of truth and see what they have to say. Oop, Jack of Diamonds. All right. So, Jack of Diamonds, I like to think of this card as the salesman card. This is you selling a concrete idea, a message, a point of view, and it's also you selling you, your skills, your talents, your thoughts around your art and craft. Perhaps it's time for you to get out there and approach galleries, or do your own thing and sign up for some fair, or get into those juried shows and get some concrete, really nice achievements under your belt. And maybe that is what you are lusting after, and you have found yourself a bit short. And that you just need to understand that it is wrapped up in that gratitude. That is a very nice reminder, right? Yeah, it's not all the sparkly, pretty, diamondy type things out there that are going to make you. It is how you ground yourself in it and really come around to seeing what makes you special and unique. Because really, ultimately, this Jack of Diamonds is you being so confident and so present in who you are that it is it's an easy, soft sell job of yourself that is here to have happen. And when you come across as that really nice, confident, capable, young energy, because the Jacks are young energy, and we're talking about the diamond suit. So here is your skills and talents, your concrete body of work. You have everything that you need to have. And it's very fast-paced. The Jacks are the aces, twos, and threes. That's what they encompass. It's Uranus energy, which is very creative. So check where Uranus is in your transits right now and see what house it's in, and take that clue as to maybe wrapping your idea of how you're going to promote yourself this way, that grounding confidence, because diamonds are also very grounding. So you're going to ground yourself in that confidence of whatever house your Uranus is at this time. And of course, you, Capricorn, is it squaring, or perhaps it's even in your house, or it could be in your is it in the 10th house? Is it there with Saturn, or your ruling planet? What's it look like with the Saturn and what it's doing? What obstacles are in your way, or what benefit? Just having that gratitude is that groundedness that Saturn can bring to a situation. It's not all, the tough life lessons that Saturn is labeled with. That's true. But Saturn also just brings a mature gravity to a situation. So this is you selling you at a whole new level of grounded you, right? You being the best version of you, just exuding confidence and that maturity. Wow, that would definitely be attracting prosperity and abundance. Nice to be reminded of that. Wow. All right, well, let's see what the Lenormand cards. it is the clovers in reverse. So in the upright, it's lucky. So in the reverse, it pretty much says that you're, well, I won't say unlucky, but I'm going to say that it is something that you're going to have to work very hard at. It's not going to come easy. But the Jacks are used to hard work. They don't mind. They like it. It's, like I said, aces, twos, and threes. It's connecting, and in this case, the diamond suit, connecting to something that is a concrete value of you, other people, places, things. So it could be around your skills and talents and finances, but this really, really feels like it is about you, just becoming a more grounded you. And to be reminded of all of those times that you've already seen yourself through something like this, knowing that there's some fast-paced efforts that are going to have to be made, connecting with that and then letting it go, but it's all good. All good. Okay, wow. All right. Let's move on to the second row with the Creativity Oracle and find out under what new light do I need to consider this information? Sacred space. That's great. Use beautiful art, music, and creativity of all kinds to put you into a sacred space. Mind space. They're not talking about a studio space. Although you could do that too if that's what gets you into that mindset, right? Very interesting card to look at. So I'm going to leave it up so that you can see the back here. It is almost like a mausoleum with a bird flying. A sacred space to put your mind, to get into that, right? I mean, you have to really have that sacred space in your mind in order to come across like this confident, able person. I love it. Okay. King of Clubs. Wow. So he's got to be this masculine energy that is old world, very intuitive. It is the astrologer card. So you understand the way the universe wants to work. It is you understanding that in order to come into this new identity for yourself, this more grounded, grown up, a little bit more, because the Jacks are young energy, the Kings are older, more mature energy. For you to come into that, there has to be some sacrifice in order to get into this mindset. So it's asking you to take a little different look at it. That also for Jacks know that they are headed to becoming the king. So they are looking at everything they do as if they were in that position. Very heavy in decision making, yet they are a young energy that is growing into that. So it's this student moving into a teacher position, or at least being of the mindset where you take on this role and keep a light heart about it as well. But yeah, it needs to have some gravity to it. And it's also Pluto energy, so it's going to expand it. And that's nice because that is what you want. You want to understand this mindset that you need to be in to create this sacred space within in order to be able to do what you need to do with as much clarity and groundedness as you possibly can. It takes courage and willingness and a great deal of knowingness that the kings have, this innate knowing when, where, how to exert this level of, well, groundedness, because this is about intellectual pursuits. It is about your knowledge. It is about your universal knowledge and how you are connecting, absorbing, learning, and behaving, acting for the greater good of everyone, including yourself. Yeah, easy peasy. Oh man, that's kind of heavy. This is a heavy message for you, Capricorn. But it's a nice reminder that you're having your head in the right frame of mind, in the right space, internal space. Anything is possible. And that is what's the missing link here for you, to just get more grounded and ready, because you are off to something really nice. You are about ready to take a giant step forward. Wow. In your big boots, in your big daddy boots. That is awesome. Yeah, so in the tarot, it relates to the King of Wands. So in the cards of truth, it's fire. I'm sorry, air. I just got that backwards. In the cards of truth, it's air, but in the tarot, it is fire. So, and earth with the diamonds. Very interesting. This would relate to, let me think now, Virgo, I believe. And that would, is it? Yes, it's Virgo and Mercury, and in the tarot, in the cards of truth, it's Uranus energy and earth energy. So with the being related to the Virgo, what rules those cards in the tarot, that takes you to the Hermit and being connected again through that meditation, that it just is inviting that time out for you to get into that headspace that you need to be. Very lovely. All right, let's see what the Lenormand has. It's the lock and key in reverse, or the key really is the card. So it might take a little bit for you to understand what is needed. It doesn't really have anything here telling you, where to go or how to begin, but that's for the third row to tell us how to get from where you are to where you need to be. So it's not quite being revealed to you at this time. You're probably a little perplexed with, well, yeah, I know that I have been in this situation before and have done a really good job of it, but, it looks like I need a piece of the puzzle to let me know what kind of mindset am I being asked to channel, to get into in order to encompass this kingly presence that jacks know are coming, you need that that missing piece, that key. So let's just get to the third row and see what the third row has to say for that. This is the soul's journey. Humor. Okay, Capricorn, this is very fun. Yes, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. What a perfect message in this very heavy message to get this lightness. So, dark humor. I love it. Perfect. All right. Take a breath and lighten up a little bit. Let's get to the cards of truth and see what the cards of truth have to say. Jack of Spades. So it's in reverse, so perhaps you are finding it a little difficult and finding yourself out there all on your own, because the Jack of Spades is, again, it is with the mental and physical remedies and cures. It is knowing what you need at the right time for just your sanity and your well-being. Definitely the well-being. So that is upside down right now, not quite seeing it. So the humor card is a great one to come in. You know, I've got a Capricorn moon. I like to say that is what grounds me, and it's not always easy to understand that can actually come through with humor. And I swear that must be where my dark sense of humor is. So watch something funny and where you have to laugh. You don't really want to, but you need to. You have to. You can't not laugh because it's just so silly and dark. It'll lighten this up a little bit. Maybe that's what will get you in that mindset that will put you there where, you know, you got to do the king thing, but you have two jacks here. They are definitely telling you to look at a situation upside down that will bring that sense of humor in. It's not all on your shoulders. This jack actually has like the most work to do. This is the card that suggests that you're on your own. So it may feel like that at this time, but yeah, sense of humor can go a very long way. I always like to say, once you find the humor in something, you are pretty much in the right headspace to take it on. You adopt that attitude where you're like, yep, okay, I see it now fully. I can laugh at myself. I can see the humor in the situation. It is, you know, something that relieves the anxiety or the stress or the anger around something. Doesn't mean that it deflates it. It just puts it in another light so that you can be more diplomatic in your thinking and understanding, so that you can come at it all the better for it. So let's see what the Lenormand has. It's the Lady card. So she's here to help me get my message across and for you to be able to hear it and, yes, be able to get there from here. So basically, you are doing the hard sell for yourself, getting your head in the right space to be able to step into kingly shoes and sit that throne as if. Very nice. And don't forget the humor. Find the humor, and you will find a lot of answers as to how to get that crown, if you will, of inner sanctuary in your mind where you are so mature in your thinking and groundedness, worldly, universal knowledge that, that is where you see the humor. So getting to that space is what's needed. That is your key. Wow. All right, now we're going to see what else Source would like to share. Let's see what you get for the archetype cards. Another Prince card. This is like the Jacks. This is the Prince. Light attributes, romantic charm, and potential for power. Wow, Capricorn. Cool. Shadow attributes, using power for self-grandizement. So yeah, not much humor in that. So let's keep in the romantic charm and potential for power. I like that. And yeah, understand again that it is all around getting into that, finding the humor. That is when you really step into that right headspace. New moon in Cancer. So this again is a warm home and family, a comfort card, and a new moon. So it is stepping into a new frame of mind and loading up whatever your mindset needs with just that. You are ready to grow into that. And a new moon is perfect for Jacks. It would just says you are ready to rock and roll. Get it done. Get in there. Do the hard work that the Jacks have to do in order to learn what you need to learn to do the hard things that the Kings are here to do. Lovely. Beautiful card being in the Cancer card, because this is home and groundedness and love and nurturing. So all good things for your headspace to be coming from. Free spirit. So this is interesting too, because in all this active, grounded, mature message, you are also being asked to hang on to that lighter side of things. It's so necessary. So the humor and the free spirit. Free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. That is exactly what Kings do, right? And keeping that lightness, that humor along with it. Okay, Capricorn, I hope you liked it, and good luck. And I'm glad our answer came with what was the key? How nice that it's humor. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and leave me a comment. And as always, happy creating.